So I have invested $1,700 of my own money into buying this welder. It is the Badger Welder F22 model, cordless flux core welder. This has an internal battery, it's its own power source, so you can pack this up and bring it anywhere. It's really nice to just have the ability to weld something on the trail or weld something on your tractor in the field, not have to drag it back into the shop to complete a quick repair or whatever. Basically, long story short, doing the research on something like this, I haven't seen any videos that really tested it, that really took an in-depth look at it, that really gave any actual solid information. The only things that I could find are just quick little clips of using it on the trail, or doesn't really give you an accurate idea of the questions that I had about it. So in this video, I'm not testing weld quality or anything like that. I simply want to see how long it will go before it runs out of juice and how much welding you can do before it just up and quits. So I weld this first rotor to the second rotor. Alex wants to come over and kick it. Cool, that's fine, do your thing. It's a solid weld, the penetration's good, it's holding together just fine, so no issues with that. And the reason I'm doing a voiceover right now instead of just playing the raw audio is because there is music playing in the background in the shop, and it is obviously going to be copyrighted and give me issues, so just bear with me on that. Now, this metal is not prepared in any way whatsoever. I haven't cleaned it, I haven't ground anything down. It's literally rusty surface to rusty surface. So there's no prep work at all happening here. I'm literally just grabbing rotors out of the scrap metal and just welding them together at random. There's no order of operations, there's no project that I'm trying to complete. The whole point is just to see how long I can go before the battery runs low enough where the welds aren't going to be solid, or it's not laying down like it should be. I could have cut a lot of this video out in between this rotor and that rotor and different shots, but I wanted to leave most of it in there so people who are looking at possibly purchasing one of these can get a better idea of how long this thing can go before it needs to be recharged and before it doesn't weld as good anymore. Even with the layer of rust that was on there, this thing was still doing pretty decently. For anything structural, I 100% would recommend cleaning it and prepping the surface properly, but just for the time test here, none of that was necessary. We're just sticking stuff together just for fun. Now these rotors actually do weigh more than you think they might, so just being able to put one rotor on top of another rotor with the most minimal of contact area and getting it solid on there, that means that this welder is actually penetrating into the metal and it is creating a good, strong, solid weld even though I haven't prepared the metal.
Your blood on my shelf, let it run. I worship the ground you're These are the colors that come.
Instead of just tacking it together quick, I'm actually putting solid welds, actually laying down beads, not just tacks, because we really want to test this welder, and we want to see how long it'll go before the battery gets low enough where it's getting weak. So at this point, you've probably figured out by now that if you had a trail repair to do or something to weld back together, it definitely has enough capacity to get that done. It's not going to weld pipelines all day. It's not going to be the main thing you use if you're a professional welder. If you need something portable to do a field repair, this is definitely a good option. Now at this point, I've basically run out of rotors. There's nothing really left in the scrap metal pile to grab, so that's about as tall as I'm going to make this little tower. Even with all this happening, the welder was still about 40% battery life.